Welcome back everyone to another fast meal prep hack. In today's episode I'm going to show you how to make some vegan pancakes. So with that said, let's go ahead and start. So I already have some of my ingredients already out. This is all from my cupboard. So first is my organic whole wheat flour. Alright, first thing you need is that. Cinnamon. This is great to balance your blood sugar levels. Baking soda, baking powder. We're going to use this to help keep the pancake to rise. Then for some flavoring, almond extract, vanilla extract. To keep the pan lubricated, we're going to use some olive oil spray. Things you need is like a measuring cup, tablespoon, egg beater, and a mixing bowl. All right. And then in the fridge, what we need to go get is we're going to get some vegan egg by Follow Your Heart. All right, this is really good as a binding agent. Soy milk, okay, unsweetened. Now soy milk is really good because if you're using unsweetened almond milk, it's lower in fat and it has tons of nutrients. But if you use the soy milk, it has tons of nutrients as well, but it's higher in protein, a tad bit higher in fat as well. Now with that said, let's go ahead and make our pancakes. Now, when it comes to pancakes and being on a vegan or plant-based diet, when it comes to the measuring, if you're cutting fat, then you probably don't want to use as much as I'm using. I'm going to use a whole cup, right? But maybe if you're cutting and not trying to build muscle, because if you're going to build muscle, you need more carbohydrates. If you're cutting, you probably want to use maybe a quarter cup, all right? Because whole wheat flour is just really high in carbs, all right? Now with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and add in some stuff, all right? So I want to grab a little tablespoon, also some Truvia as well, all right? I want to just use a quarter, it's just a little bit, like that much of baking powder, all right? And the same thing with the baking soda, all right? You want to be really, you don't need that much, okay? Just a little bit like that, all right? Just a tad bit. You're going to throw that in there, all right? Then after that, I want to add in my cinnamon, a couple of dashes in there, all right? Almond extract. Now with the extracts, you want to be a little careful. You just want to pour a tad bit like that, okay? It's really, really strong. With the vanilla extract, you can play a little bit with it, but again, just a tad bit, all right? Just like that. And then what we're gonna do is go ahead, add in our soy milk. Let's get a measuring cup, put like a good cup in there, all right? And then with the vegan egg, like I said, this is a good binding agent. We're going to just use 1 tablespoon. All right, just like that. Now, to add some sweetness into it, I want to use some Truvia. This is a artificial sugar or sweetener. All right, and y'all can, when it comes to that, y'all can use whatever you want. You can use stevia or whatever. Now I'm just going to mix it all together. See how thick it is? Kind of want it just like that, all right? Like it's a slow drip. Matter of fact, it's getting a little too thick, so I'm going to add just a tad bit. Now this is when you want to kind of just play it out when it comes to the consistency of the batter, all right? You want to kind of play it out because you don't want it too thick, but you don't want it too light, liquidy either. So something like that is pretty good, okay? Now, I want to take this. My pan is already on medium heat and it's already heated, okay? So what I'm going to do is get some olive spray oil. Just add a tad bit like that. And then we're going to slowly make it. Now, how you make your pancakes is totally up to you, okay? You can make them small or you can make them big, like me. So I'm going to make them just like that. Try to fit 2 in there. It might be a little together, but that's okay. All right. And then when it comes to cooking the pancakes, when we're looking at it, you want to pay attention to them because they can cook really fast and then you can burn them. So one of the things you want to focus on is when it comes to the bread, well, the pancakes, you want to start seeing little bubbles popping on top, and that's when it's time to flip them. So as you see on the sides, it's getting a little crispy, and then also there's some bubble rising. So now I want to go ahead and flip it. All right. And you kind of want to play with it a little bit. Just make sure both sides are completely good. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in a plate. And now, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the pancakes. And then obviously what we want to do is go ahead and add our syrup. So when it comes to the syrup, you can use different kind. I like personally using like a sugar-free syrup like this. This one's from Joseph, or this one by Sir Savita. And when it comes to the toppings, this is totally up to you. So as you see, like this one's like a chocolate, they have strawberry, they do have pancakes as well. And then when it comes to other things, if you want to boost up your immune system and stuff like that, you can add like blueberries, you can add strawberries on top. You know, you can get very creative when it comes to this. And obviously what you can do as well is you can add in eggs, because most people usually want to put eggs with pancakes. And what I'm using is tofu scramble, a great alternative to eggs. All right, super high in protein. All right, and as you can see, there's onions, mushrooms, bell peppers, and this side dish as well is an immune boosting meal. All right, so this is going to add in a lot of your vitamins and minerals into this dish, because the bell peppers, the onions, the mushrooms are packed with vitamins and minerals. And today I'm going to use my sugar-free syrup, add that on top as the finisher. All right, and the thing with this is 0 calories. And matter of fact, let's add in some fruit too. Let's add in the fruit. Yeah, with this whole coronavirus thing going on, you know, why play around? Let's add in some fruit on top. All right, a little one more. Rinse these off. And strawberries is very high in vitamin C. Okay. When it comes to presentation, all right, you would chop off the heads of it and cut it in half. And this is mostly for presentation. Now, if you're just a beast, you can eat the whole strawberry with the leaves on there. There's tons of nutrients in those leaves, in the strawberry leaves. You could definitely do that. But if it's like family members and stuff like that who's like, you know, they're not used to that whole vegan thing, then you probably want to go ahead and chop off the heads and of the strawberries, and then add in this like this. And I want to show you. See, just like that. You add on to the side, you add on top, whatever you want. Whatever you want to do. It's totally fine, yeah? But as you can see, this is my breakfast. It's a full complete breakfast with a lot of protein, the tofu scramble, got our vegan pancakes made, and we added the strawberries on top. So it's super healthy and super yummy and very immune boosting. But with that said, if you liked everything you saw today, please let me know. Comment down below, like, share, you know, give me some love. That would be awesome. And again, that's my fast meal prep hack. My name's Corinne Sutton, and I hope you enjoy.